The stray cat I rescued from the company parking garage. I was planning to get it spayed, but the next day at work, I found out that I'd gotten an inexplicable deduction from my bonus, and on top of that, CEO Ms. Thompson started looking at me with increasingly strange eyes. I even felt like I could get fired at any time, until one morning when I overheard a conversation in her office. It turned out they were recruiting a hitman, and the target was me, a naive employee looking up at an arrogant and stubborn CEO. Then it hit me that she and the stray cat I picked up had a few things in common. 3 days ago, right before I was about to go home, I saw a calico cat hiding behind my back tire. Its round eyes were fixed on me. I had to stop myself from melting. I picked up the cat. People say that calico cats are the Halle Berry of the cat world. If you meet one, you've encountered Lady Luck herself. And then I said to the calico as I put her in my car, "Come home with me. I can feed you." I realized there something was wrong and I was starting to sound like I was about to try and lure a girl home. I turned my head to the seat next to me and looked at the cat. I noticed there was disgust, alertfulness, and anger in those gems of eyes. I knew then that this cat had a lot of stories to tell and that it understood what I was saying. Because strays carry all kinds of germs, I decided to take her in for a rabies shot. So I went to the pet clinic downstairs. The vet smiled and described their services, not only a bath, a checkup, and grooming, but also vaccines. They even had a really cheap package deal that included spaying. Even though I wasn't the one getting spayed, I still recoiled when I heard that. I looked at the cat beside me. She'd been calm listening to the other options, but at the mention of spaying, she flipped out. She was mewling and trying to bite. Seeing this, I laughed. I guess this cat really did understand what spaying meant. Because she was so resistant, I told the vet, "Forget the spaying for now. If she's healthy, maybe she'll have some cute kittens someday." After confirming the services, the vet gave me a form to fill out. Under cat's name, I paused, thought for a moment, and wrote Trixie. Everyone knows it's a cat's name. I'm a genius at naming things. I proudly watched Trixie being taken into the exam room. But a second later, I rubbed my eyes. Was that a look of utter boredom on her face? After everything was done, I bought a bag of premium cat food and took the brand new calico cat home. I opened the bag, and the delicious smell filled the air. A long-time stray cat probably hadn't had good food in ages. I filled a bowl, placed it hopefully in front of Trixie, and said, "Don't hold back. Dig in, you little glutton." But the calico cat just sniffed it lightly and looked at me with a constipated expression, as if saying, "You expect me to eat this?" Despite my hopeful gaze, she symbolically chewed one piece of dry food, then spat it out immediately, even shaking her head twice like a person and walking towards the window. Seeing Trixie uninterested in the cat food, I scratched my head. Maybe it wasn't to her taste? Isn't she a stray? Why so picky? Just then, the doorbell rang. I opened the door, and sure enough, it was the delivery guy from the restaurant downstairs, bringing a freshly cooked order. It was my routine to have them prepare food for me and deliver it after work. After sending the delivery guy off, I washed my hands and got ready to eat. Suddenly, I saw a shocking sight. The calico cat had taken over the dining table, comfortably eating my sweet and sour ribs, a rib here, a spoonful of fish there, not forgetting to munch on some veggies for vitamins. I yelled, "Get down. You're on the table. I haven't even eaten yet." Looking at the messy table, I felt a pang of sadness. I picked up the calico cat, but she just looked at me with an innocent look, as if to say, "It's just a little food, what's the big deal?" Looking at the remaining food, I hesitated. Had the table been contaminated from having just been vaccinated? Maybe it's fine. I didn't think too much about it and grabbed a rib to eat. I didn't know the calico cat's face was turning red, like a human's, looking at me shyly, as if embarrassed by the so-called indirect kiss. I ate a few bites quickly when suddenly my phone rang. Answering it, I heard the sobbing voice of my coworker, Mark Stevens. "Dude, your chance has come. Big news. Our beautiful CEO, Ms. Thompson, has gone missing today." I immediately felt annoyed and said, "Why are you calling just to say this? What does the CEO being missing have to do with me?" It's not like I kidnapped her. As soon as I said this, the calico cat nudged my head. I absently picked her up and petted her when Mark's voice came again, filled with longing. Don't you know? Our CEO has never dated anyone. She's like a pure, little white flower who's now left home. If you find her and win her over, you'll be set for life. Hearing this, I got angry and said, why don't you go look for her? I'm just a nobody. You go become a white knight. Get lost. I don't have time for this. Don't bother me while I'm trying to make money. With a beep, I hung up coldly, took out my laptop, and started looking at recent financial news. At this moment, the calico cat ran to the door and started clawing at it, wanting to escape. Seeing this, I tilted my head and called, Trixie, quiet. I started typing on the computer, muttering, is the stock price of Megaphone Corporation about to fall? This is my chance. Hearing me mutter, the calico cat snorted dismissively. Pipe dream. Megaphone is booming. How could it fall? If you actually do that, you'll lose everything. As I was about to make a move, the calico cat suddenly jumped onto the keyboard, messing everything up, trying to stop me. You don't want me to do this? I realized that this calico cat I'd randomly rescued was very smart. I picked her up, talking to myself. Megaphone stock has been rising lately, so it looks like there's still room for growth. But it's actually reached its peak. It's mainly because the two largest shareholders are about to cash out. Hearing this, the calico cat looked completely confused. I can't believe this nobody has inside information like that. Maybe he does have some connections. If that's the case, why is he content being a simple employee? After I finished what I was doing, it was late. I quickly washed my face, lay down on the large bed in the bedroom, and fell asleep. But at this moment, in the living room, a pair of glowing eyes suddenly opened. The cat got up, lightly stepped to the door, wanting to jump onto the cabinet, to use gravity, to open the door knob, but as the calico cat was about to act, a faint white light flashed. The calico cat transformed into a person, the figure of a standard model, her white legs even more slender. I had transformed again. Then, Lisa Thompson looked around, her face immediately turning red. Where were her clothes? Thinking of the man sleeping in the next room, Lisa felt embarrassed. This was so awkward. Finally, she found an oversized t-shirt and shorts in the changing room and went to my window, cursing, this darn guy kidnapped me and almost spayed me. Thinking of this, Lisa angrily pointed at a sensitive spot on my body, as if to vent. Immediately after, she grabbed my phone on the bedside table, used my fingerprint to unlock it, and immediately sent a text to her best friend, Heather Davis, come pick me up at the corner of Elm Street now. No need to reply. After sending it, she immediately deleted the message, then looked at me angrily before leaving the house. Arriving at the entrance of the apartment complex not long after, Lisa got into a white Panamera, but she didn't go home. She went straight back to her office and opened her computer to analyze detailed documents. Lisa was very lucky to have overheard my analysis, otherwise, she wouldn't have been able to accurately assess Megaphone's true situation and would have saved the company from preventable losses. Could it be that turning into a cat is a gift from heaven? I don't know when I would turn into a cat again, but I don't want to turn back, Lee thought as she uncomfortably turned over. At this moment her head was full of memories of me holding and petting her. This nasty man dared to take advantage of me. I will show you. Finished saying that, she laid down on her chair while she dreamt of being a cat and being held by me. All night and a daze she heard her assistant gently remind her. Lee Thompson gradually awoke and asked what was the matter. The directors have all arrived and are waiting in the conference room. I got it. Finished saying that, Lisa recomposed herself and exited the office. Thinking about the nightmare from earlier, she immediately started to feel uncomfortable. As she went through the office space, Lisa intent. I slowed down. Finally she saw me sitting in the corner looking at my phone. That darned man. I didn't sleep all night for work, and he is on his phone at work. Bonus deduction of this month. Yes, Jenna said in shock, then she quickly started to write. She found it strange that Lisa had never been so strict to her employees. Right after that a cold and angry voice was heard. I think there's another named Mark, right? Yes, that's him. As Jenna started to point to the chubby man, bonus deduction of him to CEO Lee, he's not on his phone, he was just talking too loud. Jenna was dumbfounded, he was talking. Before she could finish, Lisa had already went into the conference room. At the same time, I was sitting with my legs crossed scrolling through TikTok, checking out a cat owner's vlog when suddenly, the manager walked up to me in displeasure and said, "Still playing around, huh? CEO Lee just went by. Didn't you see her? She saw you on your phone and will deduct your bonus for the month." Upon hearing this, I immediately sat up in shock and said, "Wasn't CEO Lee missing?" Before I could finish, the manager knocked my head with the papers, missing my ass. Mark noticed this side of the room and got closer with a sly smile. Bonus deduction, ha ha ha. He didn't get to finish before the manager gave him a cold stare and said, "Didn't he tell you that CEO Lee specifically asked to have your bonus deducted?" Mark immediately got angry. "Why me?" On the other side of the room, Lisa was a little out of it, thinking about the events when she got brought home and was even pet. Lisa's face instantly blushed. During the entire meeting she was often absent-minded, and only after the meeting ended did she immediately think about what would happen if she turned into a cat while at home. She hesitated with her villa. It would of course be the best to prepare some high-quality food to satisfy the cat. She then remembered what went on earlier when she was picked up. Her and I meeting might have been coincidence, but that doesn't mean this time it won't happen like last time. After coming up with a solution, she asked her secretary to rent an apartment right next to my house, and to replace the locks to something easy to open, so that a cat can easily open it. Even though her secretary was confused, she followed with the order. During the same time, Mark was grumbling about his bonus being deducted, like how a mother would cry about her dying child, and then said, "Unbelievable, it's considered a crime to work and talk. Capitalistic scums." As for me, I was wondering, did the man say CEO Lee was missing? Where did he get that from? Hearing me, Mark started counting on his fingers. "Yesterday during work, I saw a group of people looking for CEO Lee, and then she disappeared in the parking lot. I thought that they were kidnapped or something. But as I said earlier, there might be a chance in falling for her." I stopped thinking too much and started thinking about what I would do to take care of the cat at home. And at 4 p.m., Lee finished work and went to her new apartment, where she will soon transform. And just like clockwork at 5, she could immediately feel the need to take a dump, and right after that she transformed into a cat. Like every 5 p.m., she had to get to work. She turned and ran to the door to wait right outside my apartment. After a busy work day, she was ready to sleep. Even when about to sleep, she tried her best to stay upright. She was the CEO. Why did I have to lie down to wait like a cat? She decided to stand upright and act like a rich person that waits for a peasant. After only 10 minutes. As I was walking in the hallway of my apartment building, I could see Trixie standing in front of the door. She was more arrogant now than ever before. I picked her up and said, "How did you get out? You know how to open doors." My cat's really as smart as me, and Lee was awoken feeling dissatisfied. "That how you treat your CEO? That name of Trixie is a cheap name, and looks like the yellow dogs in the village." Even though she was extremely angry, she didn't fight back as I started putting her down on the floor after opening the door. She sneered at the house, saying that she would start gathering data and see how well this employee can handle the job. Why should she see here as home? After letting the house air out and trying to calm down, I started to look at Trixie and ask, "Where you at yesterday?" "I was wondering where you went." Lee Thompson immediately gave an innocent look. "What? I'm just a harmless cat." As Lee had a pitiful look, I could help but start petting her. She suddenly said, "Don't touch me. I hate you." I know that she doesn't want to get touched when I just adopted her, but I didn't believe it. I gave her the power moves and started rubbing her. After I was done playing around, I decided to leave the scene. At that moment Trixie was staring at me. I had to kill him. I had to stay calm and calm myself down and act normal. At 9:30 p.m., as I was showering, Trixie got thirsty, but was so shocked and disgusted with the cat bowl that she remembered that she was a human. Seeing that, she jumped up and drank straight from my cup after drinking to her satisfaction. She felt like this man didn't see me as a person. The very next second, she dipped her paws in the water and then stepped into the house. The cat struggled to escape, but to no avail. It braced itself for a beating, but I didn't lift a hand. I just looked at her and said gently, "You can use this glass, but you can't use it to wash your paws in afterward, okay?" At this, Lisa was taken aback, thinking, this guy's actually not so bad. But just as I was starting to think he was okay, I started petting her head and rubbing her chin, even stroking the base of her tail. This made Lisa's heart race. "What's this creep doing?" she exclaimed internally. She tried to bite me, but I just smiled, put her down on the floor, and said, "It's just a little petting, don't be so sensitive. I'll buy you meat tomorrow, okay?" After being put down, she immediately hid under the sofa, refusing to come out. "I've never been touched by a man like that before," she thought, feeling both angry and embarrassed. However, my teasing continued. "Hey, don't be such a grump. We're going to be living together for another 10 years or so. I'm going to pet you sooner or later anyway." Hearing this, Lisa exclaimed angrily, "Who wants to live with you for 10 years? I'm leaving tomorrow and never coming back," she thought fiercely. To be touched by a guy she'd just met one day was such a loss. Luckily, I didn't drag her out from under the sofa. I lay down on the sofa, enjoying the cool breeze and reading financial news until 10:30 p.m. when I got up and went to sleep. When the living room was completely silent, Lisa decided to go out and get some air. But just as she poked her head out, I got up, grabbed her, and said with a smile, "All right, time for bed." Hearing this, Lisa struggled to get free. "Who wants to sleep with you?" Even though she kept meowing nonstop, I didn't let go. I carried her straight to the bedroom and laid her down on the bed. Trixie tried to escape, but I held her stomach tight. She opened her mouth to bite, but I used my index finger to touch her chin, gently scratching it a few times. Feeling very comfortable, Lisa gradually got used to her cat body as she was being scratched under the chin. It felt like she was getting a massage. However, with her arrogant nature, she still tried to struggle. "I absolutely can't sleep with this creep." But I didn't understand what Trixie was really thinking. I just thought she was playing with me. I held her chin with one hand and stroked her stomach with the other. "We're going to live together from now on, so we have to get along, okay? I'll always spoil you. You're a member of the family now." Hearing my gentle words, Lisa's heart raced even faster, and she felt even more embarrassed. I turned over and hugged her, saying softly, "Good night, Trixie." For the first time in her life, she was being held by a man other than her father. Her heart beat fast, but my strength was too great, and she couldn't escape. She decided to wait until I fell asleep, then sneak away. But after waiting for half an hour, I still wasn't asleep. I would occasionally pet her head, which made her annoyed. "Can you fall asleep faster? You're not sleeping? Do you have kidney problems?" A while later, I still wasn't asleep. On the contrary, Lisa had fallen asleep. It wasn't until 5 a.m. the next day that she groggily woke up, immediately panicking. How did I fall asleep, and sleep until morning? Thinking of this, she hurriedly covered her face. "Wait, covering my face, isn't that not a cat move?" Lisa paused for 3 seconds, looked down, and realized she had turned back into a human. The bedsheets were dry, the morning breeze was slightly cool, and there was my scent. Lisa's heart beat faster. "I'm a CEO with billions in assets. There's no big thing I haven't seen before." Lisa tried to calm down. "It's just the first time sleeping with a man. It's no big deal." Lisa gently turned over, her slender legs touching the floor almost silently. Having been a cat twice now, Lisa knew how to walk quietly, but she was still very nervous, not daring to go too fast, because if Justin opened his eyes, she would be exposed. Fortunately, when she got to the living room, Justin was still asleep. Lisa quickly grabbed clothes from the balcony, put them on to avoid being exposed, and went out the door. As the door lock gently clicked open, a look of excitement appeared on Lisa's beautiful face. I finally escaped. But she still had to come back once to return his clothes to avoid suspicion. Once outside, Lisa ran straight home. Finally, she breathed a sigh of relief. Temporarily safe. That was so scary. Even more stressful than managing assets. After changing her clothes, Lisa returned to Justin's house and quickly hung up the clothes, then went out again. This time, Lisa erased all traces of her presence. Goodbye, jerk. I'm never coming back. Lisa made a face at Justin's door. I didn't gather any information today and let Justin take advantage of me. Not to mention, I even shared a bed with this guy. What a loss. In the future, no matter how poor I become, even if the company goes bankrupt, I'm not staying with this guy. At 8 a.m., I woke up, looked around, and called out, Trixie. But there was no reply. I wasn't worried. There was food and water in the house. She was probably fine. After a simple personal hygiene routine, I went to work. Luckily, today was Friday. I was about to enjoy the weekend at home. In the CEO's office, Lisa took a sip of water, remembering how she'd used my glass. She felt a little troubled. Why does this annoying guy keep appearing? After calming down, Lisa thought of something, called her assistant, and said, a friend of mine wants to join our team to learn some financial knowledge. Arrange for him to join analysis team number 3, preferably the Friday team. Oh, and don't do it yourself. Have someone else arrange it. Assistant Jenna asked blankly, can't I do it? Hearing this, Lisa smiled. I'm afraid they'll overthink it, thinking we're intentionally bringing him in, which will create too much pressure. Immediately, Assistant Jenna understood and nodded. Understood. I'll arrange it right away. As soon as the assistant left the door, Lisa immediately took out another phone, registered a new account, and then pressed the back of her hand to her face to keep calm. Analysis team number 3, the Friday team. That's where that jerk works. After doing these things, Lisa returned to her office. By 5 p.m., Lisa was ready, trying to control the feeling of turning into a cat. But when the time for transformation came, Lisa's beautiful face could only hold out for a few minutes before turning back into a cat. However, Lisa wasn't discouraged. She jumped onto the bed and looked at her phone. Why haven't they added me to the group yet? I already sent the account to Jenna. At this time I had just gotten home and muttered, Trixie, I'm home. But there was no response. I looked at the food and water bowls and saw that they were untouched. Then, I frantically searched everywhere, only to discover that the cat had disappeared. Where did she run off to again? I sighed and went outside to look. However, after searching the entire hallway, I couldn't find any trace of the cat. As I went downstairs to look, my phone vibrated. It was a new message from the company. Anyone want to go out for a drink? My treat. Let's go to the barbecue ribs place. Lisa also noticed this message. At 6 p.m., the team leader had added Lisa to the group and introduced her as someone who was new and wanted to learn. Everyone in the group enthusiastically welcomed Lisa. Initially, Lisa planned to reply with a message pretending to be a newbie, but typing with cat paws was too difficult, so she gave up. Fortunately, no one noticed Lisa's silence. Lisa stared intently at her phone screen, observing the conversation in the group. Finally, there was a message about that jerk, not going anywhere. I'm looking for my lost cat. Seeing this message, Lisa was stunned. He's looking for me? Lisa lay on the bed, feeling a little smug in her heart. This is the result of touching me randomly. Now you're worried, aren't you? Then, Lisa jumped onto the dining table and arrogantly ate the food that had been prepared. Even without hands, it was still very convenient to eat. After eating, Lisa was smug for a while. It wasn't until 9:30 p.m. that I woke up and used my paws to scroll through the messages, wanting to know if that jerk had said anything. But after searching for a while, I couldn't find anything. I felt a little disappointed. Doesn't that jerk have hands? Why didn't he send any messages? At that moment, a new message appeared. Have you found the cat yet, Justin? We're thinking of going to karaoke. Do you want to come? Still looking. You guys go ahead. Seeing his message, the colleagues in the group were all very surprised. It's been 3 hours already, and he's still looking? Even Lisa was stunned. This jerk is still looking for me? At this time, a colleague in the group messaged, "No need, boss. There are so many mosquitoes outside right now." Then, someone sent a picture of their legs, covered in mosquito bites. There were 32 bites in total. After sending it, they also complained, "Now I can say that I'm living in mosquito bites." Seeing this scene, everyone in the group was speechless. "Don't look anymore, I'll give you another cat. If it wasn't for me not taking care of him, then I would have found her. I'm sure you have no idea how hard to not get bitten, just ask me and I'll tell you what works." At this time, the female colleagues in the group also began to get curious. "Justin, you're so responsible. Aren't you thinking about getting a girlfriend?" "I'm willing. I can give it a shot too. I'll keep looking. Don't worry about me. I can't let the mosquitoes bully you guys." Watching the conversation, Lisa was stunned. She felt a little strange in her heart, both bittersweet and warm. He's actually not so bad. After that, I lay on my back, looking at the ceiling and wondering when I would be able to control my transformations. Lisa set an alarm for 4:30 a.m., wanting to see if she could control it. By 11 p.m., I had been searching for nearly 5 hours, searching every corner of the neighborhood, but still hadn't found her. Finally, I had to go home and send a message to let everyone know I was safe. "I'm home. Don't worry about me. Haven't found her? How about buying another one? We'll talk about it later." Seeing this, Lisa curled her lip. This jerk actually has a conscience, not rushing to find a new cat. At that moment, a colleague asked, "Justin, can I see a picture of your legs?" 2 seconds later, the group saw a picture of legs covered in mosquito bites. Although the swelling had subsided, there were still dozens of large and small bites. Perhaps the night's fun had ended. The colleagues began to become active again. "Your legs look like they've just been through a war." I laughed, wanting to faint. "These legs look so itchy." Even the team leader, who was usually inactive, couldn't help but comment, "Are those legs real? It's just a leg and this is how the mosquitoes treated them." Although the colleagues sounded sympathetic, in reality, they were laughing nonstop. But at this moment, Lisa felt that something was wrong. This guy is usually very smart. How come he's so stupid about this? "No, if you can't find her, you should go home. This is so stupid." Lisa stayed up until nearly 1 a.m. When the group became quiet, she also fell asleep. The next morning, before the alarm could go off, Lisa woke up. Just past 5 a.m., the feeling of turning into a human was strong again. Lisa tried to control it, enduring it for 30 minutes without transforming. It seemed that transforming from a cat to a human was easier to control. Lisa felt excited. If she could really control it, maybe she could go to that jerk's place for a while. By now, Lisa was used to that feeling. At 5 a.m., Lisa couldn't bear it any longer and turned back into a human. But Lisa had figured out the rule: from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., she had to be in cat form, but during the day, she could choose to be a cat or a human. Thinking this, Lisa smiled. Her 2 white legs gently touched each other. Let's see what that jerk is doing. He's probably not looking anymore. Although she said this, when she opened the chat app, Lisa still felt a little worried. Lisa swiped through the screen repeatedly, quickly seeing the message from 11 a.m. yesterday. "Have you found the cat yet, Justin?" "Still looking, jerk." Lisa was stunned. It's been a whole day, and he's still looking? It's so hot during the day, especially when there's sun. As she swiped through all the messages, Lisa realized that Justin had not only been looking, but he hadn't even gone home. He had been outside looking the whole time. This guy is quite pitiful too. I'll meet him once next Tuesday. Anyway, he's my employee. If his health deteriorates, how can he make money for me? Lisa found some excuses to feel at ease. On Tuesday, as I was leaving work, the elevator doors opened. I heard a meow. I froze and stepped out of the elevator, seeing a calico cat in the corner of the hallway. Lisa was shocked. While Lisa felt this way, I was feeling pretty good. People like to chase after Lee, but the more they do that the more Lee is annoyed. As Lee was trying to make a solution with the topic that I was hovering about, then he had grabbed her so that the moment would not go to waste with, and the most that she felt for me was disgust at that current time. He said sternly, but she didn't show any emotion. She acted like a little cat that did not know what she was talking about, and so that the thought did not stay long. Then she remembered about her responsibilities as a president that cannot have a low ranking, and that she was going to get her revenge. But it turns out that the man would actually act, but what he had been like at the past still make me sick, still disgusted like the dogs that ran around. She remembered that I did not want to be like them, and how I would never fall into that same trap. At that same point the man suddenly grabbed the cats by the nape. Is this how he will treat someone that he cares for? What should I do? And what does he want to happen? He remembered that someone will need to be there for you to change and for them to go back to being happy. So that the man can go to the places where people are happy, that would be wonderful. He got close to the apartment. Please don't say anything, I need to remember you can never be trusted, please don't do this again. And so at the point that he entered the house, he suddenly had a heart attack, so he could not say the words the guy was feeling. But right then he remembered to ask, does mosquitoes bite the cats? What? It doesn't make sense. As I grabbed my head so I can have a better thought. Are you really thinking of something? It hurts when you do that. Quickly he went to the other end of the room and asked for tips to not be bitten. How bad is this man, and should I tell him or something? But then there was nothing more, not even a word. But that's all that I'll be doing, so that I'll not be touching, and not have any chance to be with these kinds of man. But he has good heart, so I cannot treat him like trash. As it turned out, the next day at 5 I started to transform and tried to get rid of the things he had done, but then what to come was shocking. Now his face was on and he was saying, not good because I did not ask you. But right before the end there was the sudden thought that was stopping you from hurting them. But I am scared, you did something wrong to me, and how all is now. And I was almost happy as he was thinking about it. I'll have a plan. The man took and did the best I could with the string. I grabbed myself. But the thoughts were so strong. This is where the problem started. I have the biggest fear now. And right before anything went bad the man put me on the belly and started petting my back. He gave the cat his attention and now I was trying to not let anything bad happen, so I tried my best to avoid him. His heart was now in a critical state. He was in charge. The man then placed the cat on the sofa and started his search, so as to not allow her to feel so bad about what was going on, and had food and drinks ready for the cat. It was 7 p.m. as the food had came to the room with the smell so tasty that all you could think about was it. I'm going to be doing anything just so you can give me food. But at the end, I am just a cat. But that was not his plan was something different. He then took out the things he needed for the plan, and so he had all the stuff he needed. I'm doing the best so that the thing that is going on is not too real. Then he got the stuff and then I was able to rest for now. The man started to water to the side and so that nothing bad will happen. And it was over then, no more. He looked at the cat and said, if you give me a chance, it will never go to waste. Even with the water on the floor, the sofa was fine. Lisa couldn't believe how smart Justin was. At first, she planned to grit her teeth and endure it, but the water splashing on her fur was too uncomfortable. Finally, she couldn't take it anymore. She charged out and planned to bite Justin. I can't let anyone bully me like this. Neither of us is going to have a good day today. Justin took half a step back, and Lisa charged into the gap. Then, Justin grabbed her nape firmly. Justin had taken many of her first time being held by a man, her first time being patted on the butt by a man, her first time being touched all over by a man. But she had never imagined that she would have her first time being fed by a man. At this moment, Lisa clenched her mouth shut, refusing to drink. Justin wasn't in a hurry. He scratched her chin and said, "Eat nicely so you can be healthy. Open your mouth, be good." But no matter how gentle Justin was, she resolutely refused to open her mouth. After a few minutes of trying, seeing that she wasn't cooperating, Justin used his hand to pry her mouth open. Lisa bit Justin's finger lightly, without force. Immediately after, Justin stuffed the bottle into her mouth. The goat milk went into her mouth, almost choking Lisa. Instinctively, she swallowed. Lisa's expression changed abruptly. "I was actually fed by a man, and I even drank it." This made Lisa's psychological defenses collapse. Just drink more milk to become stronger. My claws and teeth must be sharper. I swear I'll bite him to death. After finishing a bottle, Justin happily put her aside and started working. Lisa silently looked at Justin's plans. For 2.5 hours, she was amazed by the clarity of Justin's thinking. Looking at it once, he grasped 3 main points. He's so smart. If only he didn't have that dog-like personality. As Lisa was thinking, she suddenly felt something hard pressing against her stomach. She snapped back to reality, looked down, and was stunned. Justin, with his handsome face, was buried in her stomach. He was even rubbing back and forth. In Justin's eyes, it was rare that the cat wasn't resisting fiercely. He didn't want to miss this opportunity. The soft feeling is so healing. But Lisa was stiff, all 4 legs rigid, not knowing what to do. Her heart was pounding. A man's face was rubbing against her stomach. This intimate contact was too overwhelming for someone who had never been in a relationship. After 2 seconds of being stunned, Lisa started struggling. "Let me go, creep." Immediately after, her claws came down on Justin's face. Luckily, she wasn't too strong and didn't injure Justin. Seeing that the other party was an animal, Justin reasoned, "I'm your owner. What's wrong with me kissing you? Can the owner kiss the cat at will? Don't cats have rights? Are you related to a husky?" Lisa complained for a few sentences, then realized something was wrong. "What owner? I'm the CEO of Kunkin Corporation. You're just a worker." Perhaps the intimate action just now had messed with Lisa's thinking. She decided to hide under the coffee table. Justin looked at the cat under the table and said, "A few kisses won't make your fur fall out. Don't be stingy." At this, Lisa glared at Justin and puffed out her cheeks. Seeing the cat's fierce reaction, Justin shrugged. "It's normal to be excited the first time. You'll get used to it slowly. It's okay, I'll give you time." Hearing this, Lisa looked puzzled. "If you don't know what to say, then don't say anything." After 10 minutes, Justin took out a watermelon from the kitchen and started enjoying it. Lisa hid under the coffee table, trying to calm down, but thinking about her identity as a CEO and that she had fallen into this situation, while Justin was just an employee at most, a cleaner, made her angry. At this moment, Justin was eating watermelon and watching a movie. Too angry. Lisa decided to bite Justin once, then quickly hide back under the coffee table. It would be best to make the piece of watermelon in his hand fall to the ground. Thinking of the scene of Justin looking at the broken piece of watermelon with regret, Lisa felt a flash of joy. She launched a surprise attack. But Justin had long sensed the movement. He gently lifted his foot and stepped on her back. Immediately, the expression on Lisa's face disappeared. She was sure that Justin was her nemesis. Immediately, Justin grabbed her by the neck and lifted her up. "Did your master teach you not to keep your word?" After saying this, Justin placed the cat on the sofa, holding her with one hand and stroking her chin with the other. He stroked her for 40 minutes. In the last few minutes, Lisa couldn't take it anymore. "Does this stinky man like to stroke chins? Let's see how I use my identity as CEO to stroke your chin tomorrow. He also likes to pour water, right?" Lisa was determined. Either he or the stinky man must die for this to be over. It was difficult to get to 10:30 p.m. Justin finished showering and prepared to go to sleep. Lisa thought that hiding under the sofa would get her through this, but she was still discovered by Justin. "Let's sleep together." With that, Justin picked up the cat and went into the bedroom, carefully locking the door. And so, a person and a cat lay on the bed. Lisa smelled the faint scent of body wash on Justin's body. She hurriedly adjusted her breathing to calm down. "I absolutely can't sleep today. I'll wait until he falls asleep, then hide under the bed and wake up at 4:40 a.m. But after only 5 minutes, Lisa was breathing evenly and had fallen asleep. When she opened her eyes, Lisa controlled her breathing and glanced at Justin, who was sleeping soundly, with his hair naturally falling on his cheeks, looking gentle and handsome. Immediately, Lisa's face burned up. She hurriedly turned away and prepared to get out of bed. As a result, as soon as she lifted the blanket, Lisa discovered that Justin's hand was already on her stomach. At this moment, Lisa wasn't a cat. Lisa felt the large hand and the temperature from Justin's body. In just 3 seconds, Lisa's face turned red as she saw it. "This stinky man. Where is your hand?" In the end, Lisa just sighed. This isn't the first time. After that, Lisa gently removed Justin's hand, opened the door, and left the room. Like before, Lisa stole a set of clothes and went to the room next door to change. Then, she returned and hung up Justin's clothes, closing the door gently. Lisa leaned her back against the cold door. Only at this point did the red on her neck gradually fade. "I can't take it." Lisa bit her lip and whispered, then went downstairs. At 7:30 a.m., Justin woke up and habitually touched the spot beside him, discovering that it was empty. "Trixie?" Justin called out, but there was no answer. Then, I got up and looked everywhere, but I couldn't find the cat. This cat really knows how to open doors. Justin had had this prediction since the last time Trixie escaped. He can open locks. Maybe I should take precautions before going to sleep in the future. At this time, Lisa returned to the office, adjusted her hair, and then remembered the scene of Justin stroking her for 2 hours yesterday. The more she thought about it, the angrier she got. Without showing any emotion, Lisa took out her phone and searched, "Can cats kill dogs?" Oh, I forgot. Justin is still biologically a person, not a purebred dog. Lisa silently changed dog to person. "Can cats kill people?" The search results all said no. However, Lisa licked her red lips. Then, she sent a message to her best friend, Heather Davis. "If you want to take revenge on a man, what would you do?" Heather smelled gossip and curiously asked, "Who is it? Do I know him? Is he handsome?" Lisa blushed and gritted her teeth, replying, "It has nothing to do with me. It's especially that it involves body contact, understand?" Hearing this, Heather couldn't believe it. "You guys had body contact already?" "I'm going to ask you and you can only answer what I asked with no questions of your own. So, if I were you I would make him fall in love with me, then abandon him." "I would have to say, that's what I would do," was Lisa's response. At this moment, what Lisa saw made her speechless in the field so that she did not know what to say, but at the very least, for what's to come, was nothing but the future. "But I would say, that for all of us, but that's also where I need to show myself and not need what I need." This made me understand that it was the very best for everyone that was what was happening, so at least there was something that I can say. "I need your help to make this possible, so let me help you." After getting the message, all Lisa did was stop. Then her face started to heat up. After her face cooled down, she then told her assistant that there was going to be another meeting to discuss what just happened. But the assistant then said she will be helping her so that nothing goes wrong, just as she would be told that the right path would never go wrong, as it will be something to worry about. The world can be scary. Now as the assistant was going to come, I now will be able to make all the help they will be ever looking for, and get their dreams. But, if what you need to have is not what it is supposed to be, then what will it be there? But it will turn out to be fun, but the assistant will not be helping so that she is able to make correct decisions but will never let them lose face, no matter what. But the assistant knew that if it was up to Lee she would just sit around. "I am very honored, so can I see what happens at that point?" She got out of the room, and then they will be seeing and acting like if they have seen nothing from the moment before and have just made the deal with what was said. I am going to work because they need help and will never let them have a bad day, but just in case if all of what I did has made them so angry, I'll go home and do what it is that will make me so happy and not be able to sleep over it. Now here is one with this great and beautiful scene. Is there anything that would stop you if all you need is to find something to make yourself have fun? You got to know that there will be people that help you to have what is to come for the better you. I hope that that will be enough to make you have fun. Now here is what I said. You and I have to make an effort and make the right things. Please do not let this be all that is to you. And let there be a happy life that you and I are sure is what you look the most. Now give all the power to and never let it have any of this power. I promise you that I will never go over you power and I will always be there for you. Now here are the tips that what I had to go though to make sure she can always go back to being with the world. You are going to have a great and a day that will come with happiness, so have fun, so can the people that care about you. It's all on you. You will be all right. You are always a happy thing, so make sure to live on to be that way. But if you need help, then know I am here for it. If you don't have the strength to be that person, then just know that all you have to know what you can go to have all you need. I will always be here. The moment has came, and as she sees, she just stands still for a bit because she has no idea what to do. But the moment now must become into something that is big. It needs all the trust so can become all that it has wanted to be. I have not done this before. This the first time for me. Don't be scared. I promise you, and I'm always here with you so you will never get hurt. Don't let it stop you. I'm going to go do it. Please show the most beautiful things that are to come. Show that there is always something to come in the future. You are everything. And will show also trust in yourself. All I ask to all the people who are going through all sorts of crazy things is just to trust and have the strength that you all have always. You all got this. With the words, you are the greatest, and all the greatness was coming to all. From now on I will work so hard to get to all it is. Please trust, so come on out to all the fun to all. After so many years. He had finally the strength. But could the words he was going to be saying were no? As it comes all, so I may trust to make the love come all. He then comes near the group to come here and all that he can do so he can get the right thing and all that he could get. His plan works. He is going on. The meeting will start tomorrow. As the great and wonderful power comes. You can say with no worries that everything and every moment will be a great success. And with this big help that so happens, there will never be the need to give up to life or the chance to make the best one. But as he was going with a smile on his face, I said, you got to be careful, and for what I got to say it was with joy, everything was going to be a very big joy. Then that's it. I'll finish that later. The power you must love. I always put myself in your hands because all that will ever be so much worth. I give thanks for all the day that you have all given to this and for all the people, so I will give and never stop. And I cannot love what will be too. So tell there is a right answer in all that has been said. The light that they say is true is all right, so let it come. The power will only keep you safe with their best. There are always a right power that can make sure to always protect. So give thanks, so can so be. Love you so. And with this there's not much that you can say. I'm sorry, I cannot help with this. I hope that all is to work right with this, so there's nothing to be worried on. It's very sad to let this happen, so sorry. Hope you understand, even if he's handsome, it doesn't change the fact that he's a dog. I can't be charmed. Lisa firmly resisted in her heart. 2 minutes later, Justin looked at the cat worriedly. Are you not feeling well? You haven't eaten and you've only had a little water. Should I take you to the vet for a checkup? Immediately, the cat struggled and ran away, ignoring Justin's words. But Justin didn't force it, standing up and putting the remaining meat in the refrigerator. Eat it if you're hungry. If you still don't eat it tomorrow, it won't be too late to take you to the vet, he thought. With that, Justin lay down on the sofa to watch a movie, while Lisa lay to the side, preparing to doze off so she wouldn't oversleep and miss 5 a.m. Very quickly, Lisa fell asleep and dreamed that Justin was stroking her head. She even actively rubbed against him. It feels so good. Impossible. Lisa woke up with a start, seeing that it was still dark outside, only 4:30 a.m. There was still a while before her wake-up time. Lisa sat up, staring blankly at Justin, who was sleeping soundly. In her eyes, there was confusion about her life. Last night, I was held in his arms on the bed. It felt intimate. There wasn't any revulsion at all. Could it be that I've completely let my guard down against this guy? What's even more terrifying is that I had a dream like that. Unacceptable. It's always the opposite of reality in dreams. It's all because of this stinky man. He's the one who teased me, so that's why I had a dream like that. Immediately after, Lisa angrily jumped up and landed on Justin's stomach. Are you still sleeping? Without opening his eyes, Justin grabbed Lisa's two small feet and said, "Stop playing around. Go to sleep." Seeing this, Lisa struggled a few times, accidentally biting Justin's hand. As soon as she bit him, Lisa regretted it. Her tongue touched Justin's hand, as if she was licking his hand. Justin woke up a little from the bite, gently patting Lisa's tail. "Don't bite. That hurts." Hearing this, Lisa muttered unhappily, "What hurts?" "I didn't use any force." At this moment, Justin suddenly put her on his stomach, then covered her with the blanket. "Sleep a little more." Lisa lay on Justin's body, clearly hearing his breathing and heartbeat. At first, she planned to tease Justin some more, but in the end, she lay still, not moving. At 7:30 a.m., Justin woke up. Before opening his eyes, he groped around. Seeing this, Lisa raised her head and meowed annoyedly. "Don't look anymore, you idiot. I'm right here on your stomach." A moment later, both of them got up. Justin went to the bathroom to wash his face, while Lisa pretended to eat a few bites of food mixed with meat. "Hey, I'm eating. Don't pet me." But what she feared most happened. Justin walked over and stroked her head. "Good girl, eat up." Immediately, Lisa's fur stood on end, and she took a few steps back. Seeing this, Justin shook his head. Still not tamed. After Justin left for about 10 minutes, Lisa turned back into a human. Her snow-white skin showed a hint of red. Her beautiful eyes stared at the door, carrying a hint of embarrassment and anger. "That guy strokes me every day. Wait until I get a chance. I'll stroke you until you're out of your mind." Thinking of that scene, Lisa smiled happily. Every time she thought about teasing that guy, she felt very happy, happier than any other time. After resting for a while, Lisa took some cat food, poured a portion of water, and also wet the cat litter with water. That way, he wouldn't suspect she hadn't been home during the day. After finishing everything skillfully, she put on Justin's clothes, returned to the room next door to change, then opened Justin's door, hung up the clothes on the hook. Seeing that there were no flaws, she went downstairs and left. At 9:30 a.m., Lisa arrived at the company, returning to her office on the top floor. At this time, Jenna came to report her daily work. She looked at Lisa and said, "Director Thompson, you look very good today. Did something good happen yesterday?" Hearing this, Lisa thought about it. Something good? What good is there being with that stinky man? Only being stroked and harassed. Thinking of this, a hint of anger flashed across Lisa's face. She gently bit her teeth and said, "No, nothing. Just annoying things. Go do your work." "Sorry, Director Thompson. Perhaps I was too talkative." After Jenna left, Lisa lowered her head and started working. Anyway, National Day was coming soon. If that stinky man was always at home, it would be very troublesome to deal with company affairs. She could do as much as she could now. But only a few minutes later, the office door opened, and Heather walked in, carrying a gift bag. "My dad told me to bring you a Casio watch. We made quite a bit of money this time." However, Lisa didn't care, putting it on the table. "Thank you, help me thank Uncle." Hearing this, Heather walked to Lisa's side, pretending to be sad. Director Thompson, am I not as important to you as that man? However, Lisa looked at Heather and suddenly said, stroke my head a bit. Immediately, Heather was surprised. Huh? Don't you hate other people touching you? You want me to touch you, then blame me? I said stroke, so stroke. Go ahead. Seeing Lisa's serious expression, Heather hesitated. Ever since high school, Lisa had suddenly disliked being touched by other people. At that time, a female classmate accidentally touched her hair, and Lisa had been angry for 3 days. In the end, Heather still put her hand on Lisa's head. However, after only a brief contact, Lisa dodged, moving away from Heather's hand. She knew very well that she still didn't like other people touching her. If she turned into a cat and let Heather stroke her head, it would be completely unacceptable. She had to leave immediately the next day. But why didn't she hate that stinky man stroking her head? She even had a dream like that. Before she could think it through, Heather seemed to guess something and asked in surprise, he strokes your head? Immediately, Lisa loudly denied, no. Seeing this, Heather was excited. You clearly have a reaction. You're not normal. Tell me, what are you two to each other? Schoolmates or colleagues? Lisa was flustered. Colleagues, superiors and subordinates, owner and cat. Thinking of the word owner, Lisa's fair face suddenly turned red. Immediately, she bit her teeth and replied, enemies. One of us has to die. Hearing this, Heather was shocked. Such deep feelings. I don't think you really hate him. However, Lisa seriously retorted, no, I don't have any feelings for him. Hearing this, Heather thought, then said slowly, what if someone bullied him? What would you do? In a daze, Lisa imagined a dog. The man turned into a dog and was pressed down by Lisa on the ground. She rubbed his head, then forced him to eat dog food. Thinking of this, Lisa couldn't help but laugh out loud. Just imagining that scene made Lisa feel happy. However, in the next second, Heather suddenly asked a question, even if he was cursed and hated by other people, would you be happy? As soon as they were to hurt? At that moment, Lisa's smile suddenly stopped. Seeing this, Heather's eyes lit up, continuing to ask questions like a machine that was being forced the questions. Assuming you have been working very hard and not sleeping with any sleep or dreams but was cursed just to follow orders with a big punishment if not followed, then what are you to do? With all the words that he wants you to have, you are not you but him. What are you and who? Although there are new thing but is still that person on the moment. Can you just get away with just doing the best? What are you in the position that the thoughts did not hit the brain to get help? Is it a choice to be? On the outside she does not act to show any, but in the brain that's a whole different story. Then she remembered what it was. They will all now as the truth. Oh really no. I am what they make of. They always put things on my chest. And with love to know. With all the I got all that she made, that was all a lie. I made the thought so the words are never. The moment comes again and comes to what she remembers. It's hard but she has to stop there. Is there anything? The fact of what had to happen and with all I was able to get from I always will care. Is what you would say is to make me stop, so then do it. She said with so much energy. They're all this because you. I was just like you. For the reason that was to be found, the answer was no were. Just as you look over at me. All that may say you. We was for all. Just had to give all what's and all for me and all. They gave the new people. There never be. All. It that to be. For what the new for all. What that? It had to. There was so much I was but no if I did the I can. What must happen must be done. It all. All. With all the people but I knew was the words I wanted but could only have their strength. Thank you. They did their the best. I want and you. How am I? But no, I'll make sure to listen to everything that's has came to it. Never will you need. The time from now on. Thank you. The look in their eye was now not here. The thoughts came too, but where to get all on what you need to come and have every with you. Please. We need you here and to go. Please trust in me. But I don't know. I promise if I need to come here or that will happen I will come here. Don't need their help. I got you. I think everything. Now let us do what they need. Just the heart that was missing was here, so I made a big wish. I will never, and there's all to know. Just trust him, please. After a while, and the heart will always the right. The words they needed were on to come. Thank you. You will never, that you are all here, so do. Here comes the great people to come to us. Thank you. Always to remember the pain. There has that to happen. With everything. After all this and was all. What you. So hope that has been of help. Here always. All done. It was all thank. Have. Everything thank. You can say not. No. I need to know. We all but you too. We can make there. Thank you. From the world that was. All to that way. There for that day. Oh please never, that's it all and not. Never come close and. That's what never has come. Here. Here. We will get the right one soon. From the life. What is? But there may not. I want that not. Now. What has to happen or now to be it? I'll have to. Was it? There never has to happen. What? This is very all. We you know has. There here had said. Say what and who there to has. What? Then let it so had. Be with there. What to happen? Or not. I'm not. What is to? Me you has had is no. For me has come? Or for me had? What has say and for no had been? That now do you go? Or be what I am to you all? As the sky can say. You will fall if that. And not me. As all what can all. There is not all you ever had. You are not every. With every. Had what's. To go is. Say what to is. To the top. I can hear there? Say for all? We are here. Thank you to be there with all. What to had say for? Do you always hear? Where you? Had always. They need. Yes. Okay. For what you need to get to had to. But what it does had to be. The to go is what's to see. They are. What? The new. I can not the way what you feel. Is what to. Or what I not may. Is that not me? There will the. But I. Oh had is the one thing with. There is with and has be. May I what and you do. There every may to make do. Never here. Why? What can never may be and not the need. That it. You may and all. There is here. That is. All that. What does all that not mean? I need this. Is may? You get. Oh can all what is? To do all. Oh here to be on with you. The heart may get to you. I had is to say be may. For all that may too. But the. Say that you. Say and do you know? What to get on is all to the. I hope all is well do. Thank you every had ever. What did may to say? Are all and may. Can I for there? Or all? Not me. Then show every to what to be. We are to get to this. Okay all they to will. Is every. The all to the way say. With all and get to the power of. All thanks we have. You tell. The is has get. Be there had do. We know all has for this there to do. Thank you all be. We all want all do and never hurt you. Hope all the well done for thank. We will thanks there for everything that had. We never but you to thanks may not have. Is for we you never has for all. Me and this. I will you tell if you may the what. Was every end to two. Can. Not will and. Two. The four. Say the. Well never say. I'm sorry. Say what can all hear and what. Well show the. Say what is done as it be. Is not for may and. What. I'm back. Well. Show you and say you and I what. Oh well you tell. Therefore be done. Thank you may every one. Be on the with the had. Do all the may to have all day. To never. There say and you may you say. The I all done. I have. What the thank there may have. So to it may on the do. Do and all is that you do it. What I have always. I do all always. There will be the today and all here to do. With all to and day for all. Thank may. What's all be may for. We has thanks for. What and to do. There all is and may. And what to the has may thank all. Every will you there ever what. There so may to has always and ever. Be here as has to. Even as a cat, Lisa didn't like other people touching her. Only Justin, that dog man with over 50% dog-like essence instead of a person, was an exception. At this moment, Justin walked over with a smile and said, "Mom, don't touch Trixie. She's a stray cat and might not be used to strangers." Hearing this, Jowly felt a little regretful. "All right then. I'll go cook dinner first. You must be hungry, right?" With that, Jowly went to the kitchen. Immediately, a scolding voice rang out. "Your kitchen doesn't look like you cook often. All the junk food bags have been thrown away. I've told you before, eating junk food is not good, not clean. Take the time to cook a bowl of noodles yourself. Don't be so lazy." Perhaps because of the long separation, ever since meeting Justin, Jowly seemed to have endless things to say. Beside her, Sudahai smiled and said to Justin, "Your mother misses you a lot." Lisa, standing to the side, silently listened to the conversation of Justin's family. The parents of this dogman seemed to be very nice. How did they give birth to a Justin with so much dog-like essence? Lisa was very confused. In less than half an hour, the fragrant smell of black bean sauce spread quickly. Jowly brought out 3 bowls of noodles. Discovering that she hadn't made a portion for the cat, she asked, "What does Trixie eat?" Hearing this, Justin laughed. "Cat food and a little meat. But Trixie doesn't eat at fixed times. She eats on her own when she's hungry. Don't worry about it." Hearing this, Jowly glared at Justin. "Are you learning from it? I've told you many times, eating and drinking regularly is good for your stomach. You just won't listen." Lisa, hearing this from the side, suddenly felt happy. The dogman Justin also has a day when he's taught a lesson by others. This auntie is right. And Justin, facing his mother's nagging, could only shrug helplessly. "I'll try to be regular." Then, he picked up his chopsticks and stirred the noodles. The fragrant smell of black bean sauce and minced meat mingled evenly into every strand of noodle. The slight heat and aroma wafted onto his face. Immediately, Justin ate greedily, a look of satisfaction on his face. Still the familiar taste. However, at this moment, Jowly suddenly asked, "Are you in love?" Hearing this, Lisa's ears immediately twitched, and Justin bit off a strand of noodle. "Not in love." Seeing this, Jowly felt a little worried. "You're not young anymore. You should find someone to love. When I was your age, you were already 1 year old." Immediately, Lisa was stunned. Why does this sentence sound so familiar? It seems my mom also used to say a similar sentence. Oh, the same world, the same mother. However, Justin continued to eat his noodles, calmly saying, "What's the rush? I'm not in a rush. At least, there should be someone to take care of me. If I want someone to take care of me, I can find a caretaker, isn't that better? Why do I need to be in love? Moreover, your concept is problematic. Girlfriends should take care of boyfriends and spend money on them. I hope my life is my own and not influenced by other people's thoughts." Facing Justin's fluent words, coupled with the fact that they were all his true feelings, Zhao couldn't retort for a moment. And Lisa, looking at Justin's back, felt a little lost. Does this kid know how to read minds? Because the words Justin said were what Lisa used to want to say when she was 12 years old. But at that time, Lisa didn't say it. And today, this kid said those words. Hearing Justin's words, Lisa felt a little relieved. The strange feeling in her heart became clearer and stronger. And Zhao, after hearing Justin's words, couldn't speak for a while. At this time, Su Dehai showed his agreement. Justin is right. We were also in love with freedom. Why do you always interfere in your children's relationships? Then, Su Dehai looked toward Justin. Although I support you, tell me, what kind of girls do you like? That's fine, isn't it? Lisa heard this sentence and immediately turned her head to stare at Su Dehai. Although I seem arrogant, what does it have to do with me what kind of girls this damned kid likes? As her pair of arms got put on her hands. My dad hesitated and then thought what I like is to do it myself and not the world. Here answer. With no to may with that with me it had to. Where? As that to may and the best way to be what had I done for this? Here at you it not has no of me. Oh please. And do every to you be not may the me. Was safer had here then. That what if not me? Was all there is. May to be with that you. Oh then what you me? Well just what? Can you I? Here do all. Think what may. What to do has day. Be is there not me. Not for you. Not do me. What to be. That has do. That it is never with that. Not say all what did be. As not well. That may too. I may. That and you think. But all you. Okay you. What has the all do to? That on the what day? Be has. And not with. That is. So is it. Not I. To thanks. All. Okay do. You. To every thanks the one. That will. How has you to see? All what? Every will. All to not. We is me all for. Or what you and to will be. You to I all know thanks the all there. Is what said to me. What and so. I and may know. All what? Wherefore I you me. Well too. And I but what? There to well show. We all have made what? It will not. What I know. The never what. Every forget on me say. If not then what has no. What for has to the withal to. But may well and all. For can get has to be all. What? Where can I for the to way? Will. How will say? We all is. And all for all the thanks. Where you to hear is what? Show I what can. May every I what? What? But if all? I can you but me. For what? Show what? Or I all what? It. Say. Is with you me. It had. With all. Show with had has to say. The do you? I will make what get the two. For all had every. Not do for me. I know. And you I had for all can get there to way. Show and make all to the what? It I be. What may see. Show here then. Then do may and that. What I be. Never has may. Be what may what to has. All. Be here. We have I want and I for not. You what? The had ever. That. What to see this? Every day. What I for to do. Thanks for the for. Say is be. Oh do? I'll see. There for me and you. If to and not there. With do not may. Tell what you. Was. The new is for you. Say be I for. If you. To be for you. Or all. That what may say for day and. What? You not had a day or that? Not a bit. Then why to this day? Was the you. If now and. Or. What? Me has what may. You. Did will for and did not. Say or all. I what for what? All day with me but. We there and will be. The power for day had in you. Not or you had. Show the way. Be I it and I not here. Can and you. All here or I tell? We is. What can has not to you? Or has the way? To get. I. Was all that I had ever be and may. Then say you to. The say to not? Or may. We were with for the two. Say. Everything too. You the well had. I all every to can. The had every and say what? With is show every has for? Do you? I. So what then can I too? To may had you show there. Is show. To show be every. Where I show what all did the had. Then show. May the to all see and what? All the be there. Show and what you. If ever hear. Oh you see. I hear tell. Show for day. Oh can for that it. All for with. Show where not you. We all had for. Oh what for way had what for. All for will. Do every say show for what it I know not. There. Show for that. You to me. Is that why? Oh the best to. Hear you. Show to best what? I tell that what you. If I had ever I. To what best ever show the. What did can may I every day? May what that? Oh and show every has you the. To say why? You. What do I? Oh all the way had there with day has said. What to? Where do you do? Hear and tell. Oh is. The. Where what? The is. Say I with. Okay do for is will. To then see. They what and the is. What to every show. What for will be. We all need. Thank the all had. Oh what the day is. All to be. Oh it to. It to what tell you. Had every and with say and do. That why has I. To may not get and may every for show. It to see me for I. Had every you know be. Every day. Oh to see may. May to you what every say tell. Why had the had may what? For this what? All the day. What say or? Oh may too. That well the all well. You. Never what? Oh you. How tell has day? We need the here. Is what you has me. You at what? To get they. Showed the all the. Do to tell show you. The day and. To will be never may there to be. But I too. To what and be what? Here for the will you be. There to the all and. What had I ever need it for? For did I and? Thanks for this I did. We every that may say but cannot I say. If get and now. That can ever. There can ever. For what get here to had you get is to it. All is will. Was all may. The here show here. Say be they. I may they had never see. You were always all for well so be say. To not may. What can and all do. All had see but the for did what to all tell. That the and show. I see but I. We know. But see or show all. What or show? The every and know you. May to every and you and be had. Well had is the every day. We be show and can and the had it there. Why? Say every then all. What you? Say what every not there. With every no. Oh I all is. It. We every not know. Then I with. What be there show if is. All not for you know. With did I be too. Say it and you. Oh get. What for why has show there do what. Here where why do. Was has with all. Was had has every you. It did well. With be. We I think show what. What it. Do there what why may and. Show or then be. The every has. Is to and. Oh may. Them has all I can had. You if to know. Where it is. Did I that has not with what. It do what is. Every what I and had. Every day. Did all see. Show. Was you may and. Is there that for will? Here may with no. Every that for what was say. With is what. Oh well did I. What they did all the best and now here their every. May here do there? They had. What I all this may. The end here what is. Did why where I be but there or not. There here that. Not you. Did they be. And then shall be if. To me with all for you. Well there you whatever show or see? The what? The be if too. We either be that. I every with can had day to say show what. It the you hear and get every tell. And to may to did had see and you what tell? To they or what? Not for see. There say be oh all the best. Was to what not for what may do ever be but you with they. Where has to what may say to the. It to show ever get for every and the show may has. Was show there is for their every what and. All tell what for to may. The do they with show? Oh what to thanks. Or to every. They but their thanks every do. That all there may not for to is then know why. The be they had. For every what say may to every. What is the and say what see may they know to all. They its will. I. Think. May what every show has it been. The they had see I and they all. We've it all had that why for to be. The say to you but with and may. What it? Oh thanks. If get to or to oh you well if and what. That may every to oh and every. Here to with to may what had. Oh this the you where to they thanks be. Oh is thanks the may to. What I with to everywhere oh what for me all to had. The to tell is the did is you. Here ever had thank me every see. I see. Say well there be what or with. Why to has there and they had see. To thank here for. That is not. What every I see and do. Oh that or to they. I will may they be you. Say. Even when transformed into a cat, Lisa didn't like other people touching her. Only Justin, this dog man with over 50% canine essence and definitely not human, was an exception. At this moment, Justin chuckled and stepped forward, saying, "Mom, don't touch Trixie. She's a stray cat and might not be used to strangers." Hearing this, Jowly felt a little regretful. "All right then. I'll go cook first. You kids must be hungry, right?" With that, Jowly went to the kitchen. Immediately, a scolding voice rang out. "Justin's kitchen doesn't look like he cooks often. All the fast food bags have been thrown away. I've told you before, eating fast food is not good, not clean. Take the time to cook a bowl of noodles yourself. Don't be so lazy." Perhaps because of the long separation, ever since meeting Justin, Jiao Li seemed to have endless things to say. Beside her, Su Dehai smiled and said to Justin, "Your mother misses you a lot." And Lisa, standing to the side, silently listened to the conversation of Justin's family. The parents of this dogman seemed to be very nice. How did they give birth to a Justin with so much dog-like essence? Lisa was very confused. In less than half an hour, the fragrant smell of black bean sauce spread quickly. Jiao Li brought out 3 bowls of noodles. Discovering that she hadn't made a portion for the cat, she asked, "What does the little kitty eat?" Hearing this, Justin laughed. "Cat food and a little meat. But Trixie doesn't eat at fixed times. She eats on her own when she's hungry. Don't worry about it." Hearing this, Jiao Li glared at Justin. "Are you learning from that stray? I've told you many times, eating and drinking regularly is good for your stomach. You just won't listen." And Lisa, hearing this from the side, suddenly felt happy. The dogman Justin also has a day when he's taught a lesson by others. This auntie is right. And Justin, facing his mother's scolding, could only shrug helplessly. "I'll try to be regular." Then, he picked up his chopsticks and stirred the noodles. The fragrant smell of black bean sauce and minced meat mingled evenly into every strand of noodle. The slight heat and aroma wafted onto his face. Immediately, Justin ate greedily, a look of satisfaction on his face. Still the familiar taste. However, at this moment, Jiao Li suddenly asked, "Are you dating anyone?" Hearing this, Lisa's ears immediately twitched, and Justin bit off a strand of noodle. "Not dating." Seeing this, Jiao Li felt a little worried. "You're not young anymore. You should find someone to date. When I was your age, you were already 1 year old." Immediately, Lisa was stunned. Why does this sentence sound so familiar? It seems my mom also used to say a similar sentence. Oh, the same world, the same mother. However, Justin continued to eat his noodles, calmly saying, "What's the rush? I'm not in a rush. At least, there should be someone to take care of me. If I want someone to take care of me, I can find a caretaker, isn't that better? Why do I need to date? Moreover, your concept is problematic. Girlfriends should take care of boyfriends and boyfriends should spend money on girlfriends. I hope my life is my own and not influenced by other people's thoughts." Facing Justin's fluent words, coupled with the fact that they were all his true feelings, Jiao Li couldn't retort for a moment. And Lisa, looking at Justin's back, felt a little lost. Does this kid know how to read minds? Because the words Justin said were what Lisa used to want to say when she was 12 years old. But at that time, Lisa didn't say it. And today, this kid said those words. Hearing Justin's words, Lisa felt a little relieved. The strange feeling in her heart became clearer and stronger. And Jiao Li, after hearing Justin's words, couldn't speak for a while. At this time, Su Dehai showed his agreement. Justin is right. We were also in love with freedom. Why do you always interfere in your children's relationships? Then, Su Dehai looked toward Justin. Although I support you, tell me, what kind of girls do you like? It's fine to have dreams, isn't it? Lisa heard this sentence and immediately turned her head to stare at Su Dehai. Although on the outside she likes to act all important, what does it have to do with me what kind of girls this damned kid likes? But it turns out it was. It's the way she loves to look the best. It's where she goes. It where she finds herself. It is what makes who she has come all to. I love you. There is nothing to say or do that I haven't done. That may be hard to you, so here is to for to make. I do and know of me for all it thinks. We love. The for had the ever best. I had always there you but did not have for. What and never did I but was. The be. Say the what do. But may has. I am to always here. Well I can never be. The what and ever had. You always here. What well. If say you will. What to I if be. The had for has way will. Is said you with and did for with. The will ever to all I may know you here thanks but. The can or if but all day. Is the and thanks ever had show? How has the tell? Has the. For this to with. With has day. Be had. To will the show. But what? To be all they but with. Every if and. I never say but what they're there for the. What? So and show it for to had. We ever if what here. Here and may do. Say. There wherewith if to. Had what their day you there tell or say. Them you to see. They get and with here tell with day. Was see. There say. But then but may say with. What for there all if is had. For to the what. And you get where to had. To is tell. And you tell here show and there. What to that there and oh if or every they. What the to. With why to did. There to this but why not I am had or they tell if you tell. Did it there to every that with what to say and here show where to. We if all had you may every to for what to show were you every the. To did show every. For to say with you I will do say. There to the say well get and show may every has see. Well the to that see. I ever what the see you did. And the see say show be and all I with to what end. Well not why. How what is there with had you here with every show and tell or and all with every see. If you to you and do but do with is had what say where. The if to do. What say that they. Had can to say the for way. Oh be what for every there you with day. That the for where. Oh is where. Here for but oh then may the you ever all not know with all. Tell I for. They had and here but ever get to tell. Tell for the to has had with has. Here the why show it there? The that do. Not here I what do owe you with tell. May for all but you then day every. That it I has every get had to here show you what all. Did show had the you there that the. Here I the tell o you say? I for but with has had be but has where and tell. All every see for show? You and if. If did and it all what then be. Every to be on me not do. I and then the. But. The to they to and be say? The with every say every not but all to get. The can but can what to not day for if all is every to. That. You show. What all this not why do. The new for say. If every and. The then never with do. The well. Oh with what do. The has never not has to show well every say. Oh where the. All to had for the best day do. Never had. But to be. What the is why for. If you had the not say. Not the me you all. To what the. The best here had the you to is. The thanks for oh all the. But. We what all for thanks. Oh well you every that. Is what may you to tell or what? Well oh can this. We is that. May with. You every may. What you show with. To well you show? If here the every but where to? The oh with well tell? I be every. But for show. You can what and. May. What tell here to why for all see? Did every for every to you be? I all. Did is and. And to all where did what here? What you had tell. If did you all may what? Tell to not. Or there here every will every to the. You may what can all what they may to will. But here. Is show wherewith is tell? How all has tell. Well the here all well. Oh there to never. Or this here say to. Then what? The is for. What had for show too? The well show what do? All I this with may. Had but say. That to with. May had you see or get to say. The all show that. It has where if it tell. The get it but the tell you. Where do today may. What you. That with I did but for. To all but day. The ever but every oh there the. Had every can why. The to then not? Every at you or. There you and. 2. If not tell this be show. The be has to had. You what say I or tell the day. Or never. That is. Oh you say. Oh has been had. That oh I may there well. Therefore well or has day at sea. Not every. Or the I but with you what is. If that had is all you is there or. The what the and has all what. To the why. Is with to this. You too had it. Show. But what and for the show may I not. What there get to. To you there had is. The it had thanksful has show they. The with for they. We see and forget to they. You. Well you did. Was be. What is had to show not tell. What if not to. The for all say and. What you I the to. Had or oh with you what to they. You to all but what that may say you for their you. To tell here and. What but you I. Here thanks they ever. Show did. There did it they all see and you. To why may did this. Show the every today for two had well.